morning. If you are new here, my name is Lizzie, also known as Curvy Girl Cruising, and I'm a cruise ship singer who is currently on her 4th contract at sea. This week's vlog is not going to be a full week's vlog, it's literally going to be the last 48 hours. This is actually CJ's last couple of days on board. Her contract is finished. A little bit sadness, but we're gonna get off today in Grand Turk. It's a production day. I've also decided that today I'm gonna make my 2025 bingo card, which I will explain a bit more about later on. This week has been rather hectic with helping her pack and everything, and I've also taken the time to declutter myself, so it's been a bit here, there, everywhere, so I just thought I'd actually only record these last 48 hours. If you haven't and you wouldn't mind, please like and subscribe. I was looking through a bit of my old vlogs from when I was living in London, and my goal for the end of 2025 was 1,000 originally, and then we made it to 1,500. So I'm gonna push the boat out and say if we can get to 2,500 by the end of the year, that would be amazing, because that's again another 1,000 people who've chosen to follow along my little journey. This year, I'm not trying to gas it up too much, but this year is going to be amazing. Like, I know what I want, and we'll talk about that more later on when I'm doing my bingo card, because yeah, we're gonna go through some goals together. But yeah, I've just quickly got changed. It is the 9th of January. It is currently 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We're gonna quickly run off in port because CJ is getting some magnets, because obviously it's her first contract and she wants to get presents away from like places she's been to. The thing I've been starting to do recently, which I'm actually really excited about, is putting stickers all over my laptop. I basically saw this sticker here whilst I was out in St. Thomas, and I literally always say that my favourite colour is the ocean because it goes between green and blue and I just love it every time. But yeah, I've started to buy some stickers from all the ports I've been to, so I've got these two here, and then I also have some bigger ones here. But for now, let me sort out my face and let's go into Grand Turk for CJ's last time, this contract, because CJ might be going the same place that I am. But we'll talk about that later on, so. Very windy, but last port. How'd you feel? I rubbed my toes. Say goodbye to the spy camera. That's not goodbye. That's more of a goodbye. Now drink.
Oh, that one actually caught it.
Huh?
That caught it, actually caught it.
I don't know what to do now, but I don't know what happens when you take the camera instead of me. I lose my dialogue. Tap your feet. Ah, broken foot. Okay, so I'm going to make my bingo card for the year out of this, but I'm going to colour it in first and then cut around it, and then let's talk about my 2025 goals. Hey all, so a bit of a change of plan. Today is actually, we've had a weather report, so we have to do a concert of America Rocks tonight, so I'm quickly getting changed and doing sound check upstairs, and then I've got the 2 concert shows tonight, and then we're going to try and go to sleep relatively quickly tonight, just because obviously if the weather's not going to do very well, we might be up a lot in the middle of the night. I will finish off my little colouring tomorrow probably, and then we'll do the bingo card then, but I have to run and do the concert, so I will see you in a bit. Bye bye.
Now everyone put your hands in the air, let's clap along to this, come on! Lost in the crowd, one way or another, I'm gonna get you, I'll get you, I'll get you, get you, get you, get you.
Hi vlog, CJ's packing, I'm crying, but we need to pop a bottle. If you dare pop it in my face, like, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna get a glass. Right, yeah, you, camera, yeah, hold accountable. Tell them why you're popping it. Tell them why you're popping it.
Because I have accepted magic and I'm leaving tomorrow. Oh, baby, no.
That was that was anticlimactic. Anticlimactic. Oh. Great shot. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I'm not needed. Celebrating that I'm going to South Africa. Because I booked my flights. Yeah. I booked my flights. Yeah. I'm going to make mine a Bucks Fizz because this was meant to be used originally on Christmas and then originally on New Year. And now it's here. And at Christmas I normally have Bucks Fizz. And I didn't. Which is just this and this.
Bugs Bunny what?
Bucks Fizz.
Bugs Bunny what?
You don't know what Bucks Fizz is?
Bugs Bunny what?
Not Bugs Bunny. Buck. Like a deer. Bucks Fizz.
Buck.
Yeah. It's just with orange juice. Like a mimosa. I wanna be a happy bunny and only cry tears of champagne tonight. Cheers. That's spicy. Get the foot away! Oh, I hate feet so much. Don't you touch my feet. Bye. You stick to photos. I'll stick to video. It's a final countdown. Yeah. You go to your embarkation meeting. I go to Groove St. Jude. That sorts out my hair problems. Bye. Okay, good morning all. It is the 10th of Jan. I need to get ready. I have Groove St. Jude in 15 minutes. So I'm going to see if I can run and quickly grab some breakfast. And then yeah, do final bits of laundry. And then I'm actually going to sort out all my area because I've not been told if I'm getting a new roommate or not. I might have a new roommate for the last 6 weeks whilst I'm on board. So I need to tidy and prepare ready for that roommate because I don't want them to walk into a mess. Even though it's not particularly mess, it's just I want it to be like organised ready for them. Hey, so I've not really updated you since I've done laundry, but laundry is all done and I finished colouring in my little sign over here ready for my bingo card of 2025. But I wanted to tell you the kind of premise of what I'm doing. The family this year have done a bingo card of their goals for 2025. What they've done on their boards, as you'll see, is they've put a free space in the middle. I will be doing that too. And then I've kind of put mine into little sections. Some of them are more difficult than others. Some of them I already know that I'm going to achieve because I've planned for them in advance. But at the same time, things might change. So let's go through the first couple whilst I do my hair. Ready for work. Complete another cruise contract. I already have the next contract lined up. And technically I won't complete it until the beginning of 2026. But I feel like if I'm doing a recap video of these goals in the end of 2025, it should mean everything is going well. So by this time next year, I will only have 2 weeks left on board of my contract that I've just signed. I guess that's more of an ongoing bingo, which is quite cool. I've done some that are kind of instant satisfaction and some that are work towardsing, if that makes sense. My next one I have is travel to a new country, which I will be doing in March. I'm going to be going to South Africa to see CJ for 2 weeks, which will be really cool. I've never been to the country. It wasn't originally my plans to, but I'm going to see CJ before she goes onto her next ship, which just conveniently happens to be the ship that I'm going on to. She'll be on board that ship from April and I will board that ship from July because I will be in the studios for Miami from the middle of May. It's all really worked out and couldn't be more excited. The next one is to save a bit more money than I did this year. I've given myself a goal I'd like to hit. The next one is related more to the job slash the kind of opportunities it gives me, but it is to zip line or do a new short excursion of some sort, and kind of that's contradicting a little bit with the saving money, but obviously it's finding that work-life balance. And my final one for that section is try new food. We go to these amazing places and I have a habit of sticking to the places I know. more for convenience when it comes to back on board times when I'm working on a ship. I live in a very lucky opportunity where I could try new food very, very often. I get free food whilst I work on board. So maybe I challenge myself next year to, when I'm like Port Manning or something, is to try some of the food that they have on offer that I've never tried before, and seeing whether I like it or not, because I feel like the older I've got, my taste buds have definitely changed. Bottom row of hair is done. Let me have a sip of my Pepsi Max, which yet again in the States is called Pepsi Zero, and my brain can never remember that it's called Pepsi Zero. And every time I go to Crew Bar, I say, can I have a Pepsi Max? And they look at me like, no, you cannot have a Pepsi Max, because what is a Pepsi Max? Next one is to learn 100 new songs, which might sound like not a lot, but as previously mentioned, the whole of the band is going to be going to the next ship. So whilst we're in the studios in Miami, we have a lot more of an easier ride in that sense, because we've already learned a lot of material. Obviously we're going to learn some new stuff. I'm also going to try and read 12 books this year. Now for me that actually is quite a lot, but I'm thinking a book a month I should be able to manage. Then the next one is kind of related to all of you. I hit 1,500 subscribers this year, and my aim is going to be for 2,500 for the next year. Saying that as well, one of my goals is to create kind of a social media schedule, which kind of links also to my other point for that section, being more consistent with Instagram and TikTok. With the internet plans that we have on board, it's quite hard to do TikTok. My camera died. But it's alive and well now, so I'm gonna quickly just finish it off because I was talking I think a little bit too much that even my camera was like, no. The next section is a bit more the stuff that is continuous, I guess. It's not like a quick fix. It is create a good skin care routine. Another one is to try new recipes when I'm at home or at the studio. My next one is improve my water intake. Kind of with the water intake, it's improve my consistency at the gym. You'll have even seen throughout the year that I've been very on for 2 months, off for 2 months, on for 2 months, off for 2 months, and that has been because of circumstances, and that is completely fine. I'm not giving it as an excuse. I've kind of chosen at them points not to go to the gym as much. Like during the Christmas period and my birthday, I hardly went to the gym, and that is perfectly fine, but at the same time I can't complain too much about if anything's changed because it's my own fault. Saying that, not in a fitness base, but recently I pulled my hamstring. You'll have seen me mention it in a previous vlog. We had like a crew drag bingo night, and I basically pulled it whilst doing the splits then, and it is now recovered, but I've hardly done any yoga or stretching. So my aim is to get my splits back as well this year, because that used to just be an easy like go to shablam, easy peasy, beautiful, nice. And now because of my hamstring, I've not really tried. I'm a little bit scared, but I'm gonna ease my way back into that. Feels like there's a lot of goals, but it's only 25. I'm surrounded by so many people who are bilingual, and I learned a little bit of French at school and I learned a little bit of German at school. However, the closest people around me speak Afrikaans or Spanish. So I need to be boosting that. So I have said I want to get more consistent with it. I sometimes get embarrassed if I say things wrong, but I know the people, and if I was trying, the people would be reciprocative of it. The next kind of section is stuff I need to like organize. So one of them is go to 3 live music events, and another one is go to 3 dance classes. Should be very much manageable, but with my job we'll wait and see. I'm gonna have to do the final 5 later on because I've just forgot that we start work early today. So instead of starting at 8:15, I start at 7:45, and it is currently 7:26. So I'm gonna quickly get changed and I will give you the final 5 later on, but it will be in this video, so don't think I'm copping out. Work is done. Now goodbye drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Drink.
What cheers was that? It's not a drink.
Well, let's give me a drink then.
Let's go get your drink.
How are you finding your goodbyes? We'll see you tomorrow morning when I'm crying. It's happening. It is 6:56. Jeez, why is it so heavy?
It's called a MacBook.
My MacBook is not that heavy.
What? Sorry, that was so high pitched.
One of your suitcases is not going to survive going to South Africa.
It's gonna survive going there.
Okay.
It might just break.
Okay, if
in
it
South
survives,
Africa.
if it
That's
survives, I want a clip. I want a clip of how it looks when you get there.
Okay.
Should I get the same bucket hat but in a different colour? Don't go.
You take
Which one am I taking?
the easy one.
Oh, the non-broken one.
I'm gonna leave the camera here, but it enjoys the backwards roll. Now I cry. Bye.